Okay, here we are back. In that last one, I showed you what it's like to die, so I guess there's that. You already know how that looks when you die. So since we're here in town, I'm going to do a couple of things before we head back out. I'm going to sell some of the stuff we just picked up that I don't need to hang on to. A lot of this stuff ain't worth much, and it ain't worth keeping in your inventory because it just takes up space for things that you'll want to have. So we'll just go ahead and get rid of it all now. I think that's all we got, yep. So I'll head back out there and start it again. I want to get to level 5 as quick as I can so we can show you how to get your alter ego going, because that'll help you level up a lot faster too. That's like having a party member with you. So they come in quite useful. Back in the old day, it was just you and you alone, so you can see how easy it is to die out there. And that was on a pretty low level mob. So I'll go ahead and renew my signet right away so I can get them campaign points. And I don't think I should have to redo that page again, but we'll check it just to be sure. I might have jumped the gun and went after a little higher mobs too soon, so I might stay up top here and just finish off level 5 so we're close to town anyway. We can run back in. So we'll just switch up the page and we'll go to page 1 or 2. And we'll just go kill some fish again. They still work, giving us 140 experience. And we could handle them pretty easy. Now that reminds me, another thing we can do to help us out is we can eat a piece of meat, and that'll increase our damage a little bit. Yeah, see, now we're hitting them for 12 points, so that'll help out quite a bit. These are temporary chests. They're blue colored, and they give you temporary items which come in pretty handy. Yeah, I do want that wing. What this does is it gives you points to your TP, which allows you to do your weapon skill. This other item is an ether, and that's for people that have a magic points, like a mage or a white mage. But since I'm a thief, I don't have that, so I don't really need that item. Oh, I saw a rabbit around here. I'll just go kill this rabbit while we're waiting for the fish to respawn. And I'll show you what that wings do. That should give us like, yeah. Now we can just weapon strike right away with that. I'm gonna save it though, because that one was almost dead. I'll fight a worm real quick. That level us up. Yep, we're level 6. Oh, I didn't realize we leveled that fast. But I do want to finish off this page, so I'm going to go kill some more fish before we go in. Huh, got a brass harness. That's nice. I hate getting stuck on items. Need one more fish. Trying to remember how these camera controls work. So that gets a little annoying too, because the cameras are kind of different on this game. You always gotta be adjusting them. There we go. That's finished off now. So now we can head back into town and get our first alter ego. Wow. And those are automatic. You don't need to set them. They're just another one of them challenges that you gain extra experience for, and they'll pop up like every 2 or 3 hours, and there'll be a different thing that you gotta kill or do. Since we're by the gate, this guy here is who you sign up to do your campaign missions with. And you'll want to start on these as soon as you can too, because you'll need to be able to get through these so you can get to different areas. So you'll want to get your rank up pretty quickly in this game too. So now we'll go get signed up to get an alter ego. And I'll show you how they work once we get one. Because they are handy. Kind of one of the downsides of not starting out in Windurst is you don't get the white maze for an alter ego like you do over there. So we'll want to get to Windurst as soon as we can and get our white maze alter ego, because that'll keep us healed up pretty much throughout the fight. And she's a pretty good one to have. But this first one we get is kind of like a... I'm not sure what he is. I think he's kind of like a red mage, because he does heal. But he carries a polar arm, if I remember right. Which is kind of weird for a red mage. Okay, so he's telling us to go talk to this other guy. So now we go on a long jog across town. See, I'm still trying to get used to that camera. And then, you know, most games the camera just follows wherever you go, but here you gotta move the camera to look where you're going. So it's kind of different. Another cutscene. This has to do with Adolin, I believe, which is one of the newest areas they added, the newest cities. But we won't be getting to that until we're almost, well, I guess, level 75 or so to be safe to go there. Yeah, starting the game out, you're really poor, and it takes a lot of money to play this game, a lot of gil, because we'll want to buy maps and all that kind of stuff to the different areas, and that just takes a lot of gil, and they just don't give it to you starting out. So a lot of the times the places you end up going, you ain't got no money. So you want to sell everything you can. Okay, here's that book that I was telling you about that you'll use the tabs you earn from doing the Fields of Valor books. So you want to check these books every time you see one. It's a survival guide, and that's another transport. So every time you see one of them, you'll want to be sure to click on it. And also, all these crystals you want to click on, because they'll help teleport you around this game a lot faster. Because in the old days, you used to spend hours just running from place to place. So over here is where the first alter ego you'll get in this Sandori is. His name is Exmili. I don't know how you say his name. But he's an alter ego, or what they call a trust NPC. Like I say, I'm going to skip through all these things pretty fast, but if you want to pause the video and read it, feel free to do so, if that's what you want to see what they're saying. Which is, it's a good thing to know what they're saying sometimes, because I'll skip through things and then have to go back and look at them to see what they said. Because they'll tell you to go talk to this guy or that guy, and sometimes I just skip it and don't read it. So I end up running around forever before I figure it out. So it's a time saver to read this stuff, but I kind of remember most of it, so I'm just going to skip through to save us time. He's telling us to go outside and try him out. So we'll take him outside and try him out real quick. Now, to use your alter ego or trust NPC, what you do is you pull up the main menu. You go to Magic, and you go down to the bottom where it says Trust, and you'll see his name there, and you just click on it again, and it'll call him out. He'll be in your party. See how his name is down there by mine now? That means he's in my party, and he'll fight right along with me. So we'll go fight something real quick so I can show you that. See how much easier it is to fight when you got an extra helper? But also, I wanted to point this out. It says here that because I completed that Call Forth an Alter Ego, I got a bonus cipher of Volanero's Alter Ego. So what we got to do now is run back in here, and this is a mistake I made the first time I did this way back when. Because I forgot to go back in here and talk to this guy again, which is, if you go back and read through what he said there, he says you have to come back and talk to him, and I didn't. And I thought, well, now I can just run around and collect these alter egos now that I've talked to the guy one time. Well, that's not the case, so it's a good idea to read that chat lines. Because I ended up going clear to Windurst try and get the White Maze alter ego, and found out I couldn't even sign up for the quest until I came back and talked to this guy to finish this. So you got to talk to him and finish it. So don't make that mistake. It'll save you a lot of time not making a mistake and not reading things. But since you're watching this, you'll see now that you don't want to keep making them mistakes now. If you look here in our items, you'll see that I got that cipher of Volanera. Now what you do with those, you take that and you go back to the original guy and talk to him, like I was telling you in the last video. And this is why it's important to get all these crystals, because it'll save you all the time of running clear across town now, because you can just travel to another home point. And if you scan through them, it'll show you where in town they are. I believe the M stands for Mog House, so that's the closest one to the Mog House. And it's free to teleport in town here, so use them as much as you want. because it'll save you a little bit of time running across town. How much time because of this cutscene you got to go through for a zone, but it still saves you quite a bit of time. And then you're right back at the guy, so you can trade that cipher to him. I think you got to click on him, click trade, click that, and trade it. Yeah. Now he's going to give us a cipher of Vulnerals alter ego. And he's a good one to have because he's kind of your tank. He'll provoke the mobs that you're fighting off of you, so you ain't taking all the hits. So he's kind of a nice one to have. I mean, there's better tanks out there, but you won't be able to get them for quite a while, so he's probably about the best one you can have starting out, because he'll save you a lot of dying. And we should have him in our list now. And there he is. So let's unload some stuff and make a little money, because we'll need money here later on. So we can sell the... No, we want to keep the rabbit hides. Actually, there ain't much we can sell, because the rabbit hides will come in useful for getting fame, which is something you're going to want to build up, is your fame in all the different towns that you go to and areas. You want to have high fame because that allows you to do certain quests that you'll need to do. So, and I'll show you where to turn in the rabbit hides to gain your fame here in Sandoria. Let's see, we want to get those sorting. And you'll want to auto sort your items, because that'll stack everything. Like, it's stacked to 2 rabbit hides, and there's another way to do that too, if I remember right. I think you go into gameplay, maybe? Yeah. You can have it automatically sort all the time, so that way you don't fill up your thing too quick. And that should do the auto sorting for us. Let's see, can we wear that harness? Level 11, nope. But I think we can equip our gorge there. Now this is another kind of cheat or easy thing they did now. Since we've started earning what they call sparks, we can start using them to buy things. I think it's this guy here. Yeah, we can buy better weapons. And we can buy better equipment from him too, but starting out I'm just going to worry about the weapons, keeping the best weapon I can. Because we'll worry about the equipment later, because we're going to burn through levels pretty fast now that we got a couple of NPCs to fight with us. So I'm going to sign up for a supply quest too, because we'll be hitting the outpost here soon. So we'll sign up for that. And this is another place you can spend your campaign points, and it's a good idea because there is a certain item here that I'll show you. I think it's under Commandal ranks, which is the Express Band. I don't know if I got enough points. Nope. But it's another one of those things that you want to buy right away, because that'll double your experience. Well, not quite double, but give you 50% more experience per kill. So you'll want to get one of them right away too. They're pretty handy to have. And you buy them with your campaign points also. And you can buy equipment and weapons from him too, but it ain't that good of equipment or weapons. So it ain't really worth spending your campaign points on that right away. So now we'll go over to this field manual and sign up for a page in this area, because we're in a different area now. So let's see what we can do here. There ain't no fish over in this side. See, we're already above level 6, so we'll look for a different page. A little harder mobs now. Forest hares, nope. Well, that's getting closer. Levels 4 to 7, but let's see if there's another one higher. There, well, because we do want to fight some orcs, because we need an axe from one of them orcs for our first Sandorian mission, so we'll want to fight them right away. But let's get out our NPCs. And I believe starting out you can have up to 3 NPCs with you. So that's why once we get up there and level where it's safe enough, we'll go ahead and make our trip to Windurst to get our white mage. That's one I want right away. So we'll go ahead and head out here and do some killing. See, checking those now, they're easy prey, so they ain't really gonna give us much experience. There's our first orc though. So we'll go ahead and take him on. One thing I noticed about these NPCs is they won't engage until you hit the mob first, so you're always going to take some damage before they ever engage. I guess it helped. Yeah, I got that equipped. Yeah, well, I'll open this real quick. And we don't need that. It's an ether. I'm gonna go up here because I know there's always a lot of orcs up this way. Easy prey. I'm gonna fight some bats because They drop bat wings, which is another thing that we can get points from and get our fame built up quick from. Yeah, we didn't get any bat wings though. A couple more orcs down here. And that's another thing I need to get set up is the micros. And I'll teach you how to do that here once I get to a point I need them. He just ain't giving us that axe. Oh, that reminds me. So you always remember to do this whenever you come to a new area. Now that we're in West Rothrun, we want to set that objective, which is something I forgot to do right away. I want to stay fighting these orcs until I get that axe that I need. And the fodder is the only one that drops it, by the way. Stop running. I guess I need to get my bow here right away too, so I can pull these guys from a distance. Next time we're in town, I'll do that. I kind of wanted to get that axe before I head back to town. Don't want to go to that area yet until we have to go on a mission. Take these bats out real quick. They just ain't dropping items for darn. Remember, it used to be every time you killed something, you get an item dropped. I'll look for some more orcs and a beetle. Should have been some orcs around here somewhere. Should have been some beetles over here too. There's a beetle. guy ain't provoking him off me. Let's see here. Says we need one more beetle. There's another orc though. Yeah, camera. And finally, the red mage decided to give me a heal. Need another beetle. And another oak fodder to find. Where are we at on the map here? There should have been a beetle up here too. In this area. Well, let's do it this way. We'll just wide skin it and find a beetle. There's a beetle. Straight in front of us. There he is. Uh-oh, got aggroed. Alrighty, let's see here. We need a fodder. I think I saw one down here. Yep. Maybe he'll give us the axe and we can head back to town. Nope. Well, we're close to the outpost, so we'll go turn that mission in real quick. Yeah, let's go kill this fodder real quick. Well, there's one batwing. Eye drops ain't worth having. Turned around. We need to go around this mountain here. And we'll fight a Funger real quick. Fight some more bats. And another beetle. And a couple of more orcs we can fight over there. Oh, he just ain't gonna drop an axe. Already up to level 9 already. We need another rabbit hide. Hopefully we'll get one, and we don't. Man, we just ain't getting nothing for drops. This is getting ridiculous. One thing you don't ever want to do is stand in front of these fungers when you're fighting them, if you can avoid it, because they do some weapon strikes that'll eat you up real fast. I need another beetle. We kind of went out of our way here. And we need another batwing. It takes 2 batwings and 3 rabbit hides for the fame. So that's why I'm fighting the bats right now and the rabbits. And I didn't get it again. Can't believe the drop rate on these is way down. There's one sleep room. See if we can get a rabbit hide. There's a rabbit hide. Now we need to go this way. There's the outpost. The reason I did that supply quest to this outpost is every outpost you want to check, there's a book at them that you'll want to check up. Another fodder. Skill chain. There's the axe that I was looking for. Well, that's done now. Let's go ahead and check our book here real quick. Yep, there's that done. And I think we can, but I don't know if I got enough tabs to do it or not, but I'll show you that if I do. Let's see, we want to go to Sandoria, Northern. Yep, see, I got just enough tabs. I got 58. So I'm going to go ahead and use them. Because I ain't got that much gil right now. But this will transport us right back to town, which is pretty handy to have. And then we'll go ahead and transport to South Sandoria. And I got enough rabbit hides, so I'll take you to that guy real quick. And after I get finished turning them in and turning that orc axe, we'll wrap this video up. I think I did get the 3 extra rabbit hides I needed. Yep. This guy here is backed by the Tanner's Guild. And there's a gate crystal back here, our teleport crystal. So we'll go ahead and check it. So we got it. And then here's the guy you trade the rabbit hides to. Maybe. I'm sure that's this guy. Maybe I can talk to him first, I don't know. I have a job, bring me 3 rabbit hides. Maybe, yeah. I should be able to trade him. And there we go, we got that. Now then, since we're by the Tanner's Guild, let's go ahead and do that quest real quick. Under crafting. Oh. Maybe it was under tutorial. There we go. Speak to the Tanner's Guild. I don't know if he was downstairs or upstairs, but we'll check in here first. Is this guy here? And we got our bonus points for that. And what else is in this area? Tanner's Guild. And that's it. Used to be to get the link shells, you had to go into one of them stores to find the guy that the link shell vendor if you wanted to create your own link shell, but I think they changed that up since then. So now then we need to go talk to the gate guy here and turn in our first mission and get that done and complete. So we'll trade him the axe here. You can see how long this game really does take. It's been almost an hour and we just basically did just 2 or 3 things is all we've been able to accomplish in the hour. So this game really eats up a lot of your time, but it's fun. It's a lot easier now because you can level up, like I say, so quick with all these extra things they've added to help you level up. So that makes things a whole lot easier. And a lot of the time is wasted on cutscenes and zoning from zone to zone. And just going out and trying to find what they're wanting you to get. But we got our first mission done. Now we can sign up for the next one. We'll go do that in our next video. And while we're up there, we'll go ahead and maybe even fight our first NM if he's up when we get up there. Well, he'll be up because we'll have to be up there during dark nighttime, so that'll be good. Let's see here. Is there anything else we can turn in? Nope. So we're going to go ahead and end the video here, people. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe and click the like button. Leave any comments. be very grateful too. If there's anything, if you're just watching a video because you remembered the game and want to reminisce, be sure and leave a comment. I'd like to hear from you. So with that, we'll see you later.